Hey guys, what's up, Zyphone here, and today I just want to give you guys a few quick tips for farming Endo within Warframe, because, like, let's face it, Endo is probably one of the most used resources within the game, because it's going to cost a lot of Endo to upgrade things like Prime mods, for example. Like, if you're to get your hands on, let's say, Prime Continuity, it costs like 40k Endo to get that mod to max rank for that massive bonus that it could possibly grant you. Now, at the minute, I have a decent amount of Endo on my main account. I have, 57k. That's because I ranked up the new Being of Corrupted mod that I got not that long ago. So, Prime Being mods, they cost, as I said, like 40k to just get to max rank. You see how many I actually have, like, max rank or, just off being max rank. And that can take a very, very long time if you don't know how to farm Endo, right? So it's good to start farming Endo as soon as possible as a newer player, and that's the type of thing that we want to try to accomplish with this video, really. I really do need to mute Orders whenever it comes to making videos like this here, because he never shuts up. But whenever it comes to farming Endo as a newer player to the game, what I always recommend to people is doing Excavations. Now, the reason I recommend Excavations is because you can go through a rotation every 2 minutes if you're doing it right. So each excavator takes 2 minutes, and every excavator is going to put you up through the reward drop table of whatever planet it is you're on. So here, for example, on Earth, it's a very light drop table, right? There's not that many, like, super rewarding rewards. You might get, like, 15 to 50 Endo, not too sure of the exact number, from excavators on this planet, or you might even get credits or whatever. But within Rotation A, because if you guys don't already know what the drop tables on every single mission within this game, go through this rotation, which we like to call it AABC, and this basically means for every one sort of objective that you complete, you go through one sort of table. So, your first objective is Rotation A, your second objective is Rotation A, your third is, Rotation B, and then your fourth is Rotation C, right? So this goes for things like milestones in survival. So first 5 minutes, Rotation A, 10A, 15B, 20C. Defense waves, 5 is A, 10 is A, 15 is B, and then again 20 is C, and then excavators, your first one is A, your second one is A, third one B, and then so on and so forth, so same goes for interceptions as well, but you kind of get the gist of it, right? And that's how rewards are given out. Now, your Endo and your credits, and maybe even sometimes relics, are given out within Rotation A, right? So those are like your most sought after rotations, and then like higher level mods and things, where higher level relics are given out in Rotation B and Rotation C. So you'll get things like your Vital Sense, your Life Strike in Rotation C. You'll get your, Void Keys or Void Relics in Rotation B. And then, obviously, your credits and Endo, just resources in general, in Rotation A. So what I like to do is I play Excavation, and that's basically, the biggest tip that I can give you, on top of, like, giving you, like, where I go to farm and other places you go to farm. But as you're progressing through the star chart, you just want to do the highest level Excavation mission. It's more like just a defense, like a mobile defense mission, where you have to power up the defense target. It's really easy. It's really straightforward. If you find that you struggle with, holding your own in these excavation missions, just go ahead and, tone it down a little bit, because Warframe is a game about farming at your own pace. Like, if you feel like you're struggling, just go to the planet beforehand and try that there out, and then, farm at that pace. And I know it might not be the most efficient, but the more you keep farming, then the stronger you're going to get, right? And if you're farming at a comfortable pace for you, where you can go through those enemies, kill a lot of them, and get a lot of resources from the mission that you played, then, you're going to be a lot stronger in the end game, right? Because you're going to have a lot more than the players who kind of just rush to, that go-to resource or go-to planet farming place. So like in Pluto right here, this is Recon. This is where I go to farm my Endo, because you can get 400 Endo at a time. So what I would do, I would go in here, do the first 2 excavators, then I would leave, rinse and repeat. And that's how I farm my Endo, because if I go through that there, it takes like, what, 4 minutes? So that's like 800 Endo a minute, or every 4 minutes if I'm lucky, right? 800 Endo for 4 minutes if we're super lucky. And that's basically just how I do it. That's like one of the best places to go for. A lot of people might also do Sedna, doing the arena missions here. I don't like these. I find them very boring. You can do them if you like. It might be a little bit more efficient than doing the excavations and stuff, but I don't know. I just find these a little bit boring, a little bit, kind of just steal for me. I know you could probably say the same for excavation, but I do what I want to do, and you do what you want to do, and that's, like I said, Warframe's a game about farming at your own pace and stuff like that there. But just do excavation missions. That's literally all I can say to you, because excavation missions are very efficient. In my opinion, they're very fun, they're very easy, and they can yield a lot of resources, especially if you stay for a long time in them as well. So, you know, you get those higher level enemies will scale up in their levels and stuff, and then you get really good mods from the things like the bombards, the MOAs, etc. So the more time you spend farming your stuff, then the better you're going to be come the end game, and you're going to beat out the people who just rush to Pluto to do the exact same thing. Because the guys who just rush to Pluto to get all their stuff, they are going to struggle a lot, because, you know, they're not going to have their elemental mods, where if you spend your time actually playing the game, playing those excavation missions on Jupiter, on Saturn, whatever, then you're going to have all of your elemental mods for your shotguns, your rifles, etc., because you're just going to get them passively via playing. You're also going to have the Endo and stuff to rank up your mods, so you're going to be a lot powerful than a player who just rushes through the star chart. So that's the best advice I can give you. Play the game at your own pace, play excavation missions, and I mean, you can play defense missions, survival missions. You can basically go anywhere to farm Endo, but in my opinion, as a newer player coming into the game, excavation missions will be your safest bet. On top of that, if you want to farm credits, I know I should probably make a video on farming credits as well, go to the index on Neptune, and that is basically you sort it. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button below. You want to see more Warframe content from me, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.